Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First and 10 play coming up. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Basco. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Chanticleers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll be brought down. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he's brought down there.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Coastal Carolina, 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Basco. Throws it to the right. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Chanticleers will line up to kick it away. With the return, it's Anderson. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Handoff to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Basco. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. At the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, UTSA. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. A short completion of the tight end. No shot to bring him down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Basco. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
And that's another Chanticleer.
And the Chanticleers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Allen. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Third down play right here. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field, it's Vasco. Under pressure, hit as he throws. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One more play before they head to the locker room. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Chanticleers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Fighting him off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Vasco. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room with the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He hands it to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Because overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll hand it off. Third down after that running play. Movement here from the tight end. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it for a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And the Roadrunners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down and goal. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And the beatdown continues. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Coastal Carolina, 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Basco. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And the Chanticleer starting a new series here on first and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure hit as he throws. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UTSA Roadrunners.